At this time, we'd like to honor our senior football players, senior football cheerleaders, and senior members of the boys golf team. We also want to extend our thanks to our senior parents for the continued support of all of our programs here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. First, let's welcome our senior football players. Senior football player number 75, Seth Buchanan. Seth is the son of Ken and Barb Buchanan. Seth is also accompanied this evening by his grandmother, Linda Buchanan.
Down there? Look. No. See him? That's your son.
Next, senior football player number 23, Costin Campion. Costin is the son of Tom and Sherry Campion.
So pan slowly. Find him. Ready, and here they come. All right.
Where are we live now?
Yes, we're already live.
Next is senior football player number 22, Dallas Carnell. Dallas is the son of Daniel Carnell and Don Foster.
Just follow the action. Move very slowly.
Senior football player number 6, Nico Cosimini. Nico is the son of Mark and Lisa Cosimini. Next, senior Noah Crowley. Noah is the son of Jennifer Crowley. Senior football player number 56, Kurt Golonsky. Kurt is the son of Richard and Kim Golonsky. Senior football player number 10, Wyatt Isaac. Wyatt is the son of Derek and Rachel Isaac. Senior football player number 80, Jack Kohler. Jack is the son of John and Debbie Kohler.
Can I help you just by if I'm here, or?
Senior football player number 57, Harrison LaCour. Harrison is the son of Stacy and Julie LaCour.
So you're just going to have to walk down.
Senior football player number 7, Nick Leogradonis. Nick is the son of Louie and Jennifer Leogradonis.
Just keep doing your thing. Sorry.
Senior football player number 33, C.J. McKinney. C.J. is the son of Joey and Heather McKinney. Senior football player number 78, J.T. Murphy. J.T. is the son of John and Jody Murphy. Senior football player number 71, Gavin Odell. Gavin is the son of Brooke Ann Odell. Senior football player number 4, Clayton Spencer. Clayton is the son of Damian Spencer and Amy Kirk. Senior football player number 2, Carson Thomas. Carson is the son of Aaron and Kendrick Thomas. That completes our senior football players. Next, let's welcome senior football cheerleaders. Senior football cheerleader Erica Johnson. Erica is the daughter of Scott and Kim Johnson.
Oh, no, you're all good. I'm just focusing. I was just checking to see again if there's anything I can help with. Oh, good.
Senior football cheerleader Grace Hyde. Grace is the daughter of Tracy Hyde. And Rich Hyde. Senior football cheerleader Kylie Hushkin. Kylie is the daughter of Brad and Teresa Hushkin. Senior football cheerleader Paige Kramer. Paige is the daughter of Jeff and Kelly Kramer. And senior football cheerleader Sarah Lane. Sarah is the daughter of Anna Lane. And that completes our senior cheerleaders. Now let's welcome senior members of the boys golf team. Starting with senior golfer Brandon Collins. Brandon is the daughter of Greg and Barbara Collins. Next, senior golfer Grant Harvey. Grant is the son of Scotty and Caroline Harvey. Senior golfer Jackson Glenn. Jackson is the son of David and Amy Glenn. And senior golfer Austin Remus. Austin is the son of Rob and Amy Remus. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all of our parents and seniors tonight. Let's give them all a great round of applause. We appreciate the commitment to Mahomet-Seymour High School. We wish them lots of success in the remainder of their senior year and as they leave our campus in May.
Is about that. See how I can see about both of
Thank you, everyone.
Both sides of the field, okay? You should see the whole line. Hey, Matt. You see the whole line, okay? And so, like, let's say that the driving team's going that way. Just be prepared. Like, maybe have a little extra leeway over here because you know that the action is going to go this direction, right? Your job is to always be on the ball, right? So it might help, to just stand back and also kind of look out there. So if you can't see it on your screen, find it, zoom out, right? And then you know, at the end of a play, so like let's say they just scored or there was just a tackle, right? You can tighten up a little bit. So like, see that guy, right? And watch. I'm gonna put my arm. So here you go. See, put my arms against my body, because the further they are away from you, the more jerky it'll be. Chase, that's actually a good piece of advice I should tell you too. Stand out here and your arms are going to be all kind of jittery and jerky. If you kind of tighten them up against your waist and use your body a little bit, you've got a lot more steadiness. All right, so watch this. See this time? Look, I'm following. See what I'm saying? Follow. Okay. At the end of the, so don't usually.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please, we have a scoreboard update from Urbana High School, where your varsity boys soccer team avenges an earlier loss to Urbana and is a 1-0 winner and captures the regional championship for boys soccer. And the boys soccer team, a 1-0 winner to capture the regional championship this evening at Urbana High School.
How do I do that?
Oh, wait, you want to heighten it?
Lower.
You can't go any lower because then you can capture some of this fence.
Okay.
Pretend that you're always live. Just predict where the ball's going, predict the future, and you'll be fine. I know. I'm joking about his instructions.
Check 1, 2. Microphone check. Good evening, Bulldog fans and Knight fans, those of you joining us from Peoria. My name's Simon Anderson, and hopefully I won't be at the helm too long tonight as we're waiting on our announcer, but thought I'd let you know that we are roughly 15 minutes from kickoff, as you can see by the as you can see by the score clock. We'll be showing you the presentation of the colors tonight, as brought to you by the Justin O. Penrod Division of, I think it's C Cadet Corps, presented by MSHS students Michael Palumbo and Levi Anderson. After that, we might head to some commercial, hit you with a little pregame, and we should be underway. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us and you started ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express Employment Professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank in Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Good evening. The Mahomet-Seymour High School Music Department welcomes you to tonight's senior night football game. We hope you enjoy the marching Bulldogs as they perform their Cadence and Parade March. At this time, we invite everyone to please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Face the flag on the 50-yard line as the marching Bulldogs lead us in our national anthem.
So during these moments, you stay warm. So like, look at your good. You're setting it up. But you would stay. Right.
Oh, Chase is like the actual camera.
Yes, exactly. He's good.
We'd like to extend a special welcome this evening to the parents and fans from Peoria Richwoods who have traveled to be here for tonight's game. We'd like to wish everyone good luck tonight. It is our expectation that all fans will conduct themselves at all times with a level of sportsmanship and respect that expresses positive support for your team. Foolish swearing or negative comments directed towards the opposing team or the officials will result in an invitation to leave our facility for the evening. Adults, please remember that you are role models for our children and athletes. Again, we're not here to cheer for anyone, but we're here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone else. Thank you all for your cooperation. If you have any questions or concerns during this evening's contest, please contact one of our administrators. Members of the high school administration will be wearing staff badges on neck lanyards this evening. For your information, the administrator at tonight's event is Mr. Matt Hensler. Our officials for tonight are Sean White, Jeremy Alexander, Matt Bernard, Brandon Prowl, and Matt Byrne. Your Bulldogs are coached by Lee Starks, Cameron Belliez, Brandon Wildman, Caleb Carter, Jason Murphy, Rob Gallagher, Henry Turk, Nathan Severs, Brad Anderson, Mike Berner, and head coach John Atkins. Ladies and gentlemen, here come your Bulldogs!
Hello, folks. Welcome to Bulldog TV, and thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Ryan Heiser, and I'll be your announcer this evening as we watch the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs square off against the Peoria Richmond. We are about 1 minute and 30 seconds from start time. The Bulldogs have a record of 3-5 right now. So tonight will be a big game, and we're hoping for a big W. It's a beautiful evening here in Mahomet, and we are located at Frank Dutton Field. The temperature out tonight is 45 degrees. It's a little brisk, but it's perfect for fall football weather. And as you can see, the kids are wired and ready to go this evening. It is senior night. So if you tuned in earlier, you got to see the introduction of the seniors for the football team, the cheerleaders, cross country, and the other fall sports. So captains make their way out to the center of the field for the coin toss. So before we get started here, folks, we are going to take a quick minute to announce our sponsors and give them a big shout out and a thank you. Without those sponsors this evening, we wouldn't be able to broadcast tonight's viewing of the football game. So a big thank you to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith's Auto. So a big thank you to our sponsors this evening. It looks like the Bulldogs will start the game here by kicking the ball onto the Peoria Richmond. So the Richwood Knights are set to receive the kick. We got two deep, and this game is about to go underway. Number 71, Gavin Odell, will take the kick. And the kick is off, with the Knights receiving the ball. Number 21, the ball carrier. That is Amaris Campbell. The Knights will take over on the 30-yard line, 1st down and 10. So this will be the first offensive drive of this evening. And it looks like they're going to run a heavy run offense here. Offensive line is stacked. I formation. Starts out with a pass to number 82. Pass is well over his head, and the first is incomplete. Be 2nd and 10 on the 30-yard line. Knights roll out into their formation. Again, looking at an I formation. 2 running backs stacked in the backfield. The ball is off, and it's a handoff. to number 12, Cameron Culberson. And Cameron picks up about 6 yards on the carry, busts through the offensive line, and continues to move his feet, picking up 6 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards. All right, another run play. Stopped at the line of scrimmage and bounces it out to the right, running down the sideline. That is number 12, Cameron Culberson, with it looks to be a Richwood touchdown. And we do have signals from the officials, so that'll be 6 points for the Peoria Richwoods Knights. I had a few minutes to speak with Coach Atkins this week, and they were very much anticipating a run team here. And so we changed our defensive formation slightly, running 3 defensive backs and extra linemen. So a little different defensive scheme than what we're used to here if you've been tuning in watching the Bulldogs. But the Knights kick the extra point and pick up 7 total. So it'll be 7-0, and the Bulldogs are set to receive the kick. So the Nierenhausen and Clay Hubble are deep for the Bulldogs. The Knights are set to kick the ball. The kick is off, headed straight to Clay Hubble. Hubble catches the ball, and very short gain on the play. Looks like Hubble picks up roughly 10 yards on the return. The ball will be spotted somewhere close to the 15-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for your Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. All right, we got trips right. Quarterback in motion. Nierenhausen and Finch both in the backfield. That is your varsity quarterback and your JV quarterback. Ball was nearly intercepted, but there's also a flag on the play. So Nierenhausen took the snap, pitched it back to Finch, and Finch launched it downfield, which was almost intercepted. But the ball was dropped and fell incomplete. It looks like the call is going to be against the Knights. And pushing. It looks like the Bulldogs will pick up 10 yards on the penalty. So bring up a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. Finch quarterback this time. Finch receives the snap and pitches it to Hubble. Hubble shoots up the middle, and Hubble is off. He's down. Hubble's running down the sidelines, ultimately drugged down by the Knights. Close to the out-of-bounds lines. But we're going to take a quick timeout here.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those.
Welcome back, folks. Just to give you updated, anytime we have an injury on the field, we are going to pause and go to timeout. I can tell you that it was a Bulldog player, Clay Hubble, and he got up on his own free will and walked to the sideline, so that's always a good sign. But just there on that play, it was Hubble picked up about 45 yards on the play. It was a first down and 10 on the 29-yard line, but Finch was the quarterback keeper, picked up 1 yard on the play. So it'll be second down and 9 yards to go on the Bulldog 28-yard line. Another quarterback keeper, Finch up the middle, still on his feet, but ultimately brought down by a pack of Knights. He picks up about 3 yards on the play, so it'll bring up third down and I think 6. Third down and 7, actually. And looks like Clay Hubble is back in the lineup, playing on the slot, and Mitchell Gallier lined up as running back. Hubble in motion. Quarterback keeper, and Finch stopped short of the first down. That'll be fourth down. 4th and 3 yards, it looks like. And the Bulldogs are in field goal territory. They have made a field goal similar to this in past games, but it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Coach is pretty confident, or fairly confident, I would say, that he's going to pick up the first down here. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do. Finch takes the ball, hand off to Hubble. Hubble follows his lead blocker, stops, and is able to move upfield. It looks like he is able to pick up the first down, but we're not sure. We'll see the spot. Oh, the officials give it to us. First down for the Bulldogs. All right, folks, that puts the Bulldogs in the red zone. It'll be first down and 10 with the ball spotted on an 18-yard line. Finch set to receive the snap. Gallier in motion. Ball is off, and Hubble has it. Picks up maybe 2 yards on the play. Hubble tried to take it right up the middle, but the Knights were pretty well stacked there on the defensive line. So this time the Bulldogs spread it out, also put Hubble in motion. Another handoff. Hubble tries to cut it up to the center of the field. Stopped short. Picks up 4 or 5 yards on the carry. That'll bring up third down and 3 yards to go with the ball spotted on the 16-yard line. The Bulldogs going into a huddle, and it looks like they have their play determined. So Gallier in the fullback position, set to block. Hubble in the backfield. Receives the pitch. He's got some good blockers. And it looks like Hubble is in the end zone for Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog touchdown. You know, the offensive line and the fullbacks don't get as much credit as they deserve. I don't know if you guys could see that at home, but the blocking was phenomenal, and it allowed Hubble to break the end zone, break the plane, and score him a touchdown. So that makes the 6-7. Bulldogs trail it by 1, but they have an attempt here at an extra point. And it looks like Cole Hubble will be set to receive the snap and the holder for Carson Thomas to try and kick the extra point. The kick is off, but it is no good. So the Bulldogs fail to pick up the extra point attempt, making the score 7-6 as the Peoria Richwood Knights lead this game. If you're just now joining us, welcome to Frank Dutton Field. We are in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bulldogs have just scored, and the Knights are set to receive. So the kick team takes the field, and Gavin Odell is set to kick. What a beautiful evening out there, folks. I don't know if you can hear the drum line, but they are doing an awesome job this evening. All right. Gavin Odell kicks the ball down the field. It looks like the return is muffled at first, but the ball carrier stays on his feet and ultimately pushed out of bounds. So the return was accepted by Woods, number 21. He was ultimately pushed out of bounds. It'll bring up a first down and 10 situation for the Knights. And the ball will be spotted on the 25-yard line. So during the first offensive series, we saw the Knights run a extremely heavy run offense, stacking the offensive line and running 2 running backs in an I formation. And it looks like they will continue to run that formation with this set of downs. Quarterback takes the snap, hand it off. Running back breaks through the line, stays on his feet, picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4 on the carry. Culberson was the ball carrier on that one. That is number 12. Looks like Culberson is a junior for Peoria Richwood, standing 5'11", 163 pounds. He looks pretty fast, so I imagine he's going to get the ball quite a bit this evening. Second down and 6 for the Knights. Another handoff to Culberson. Culberson continues to move his feet, picking up a couple of tough yards. It looks like a 2 or 3 yards. It'll be third down and 2, so the Bulldogs need a big stop here. And it looks like ball was handed off to number 4, Dorsey. Dorsey was stuffed at the line of scrimmage and pushed back by the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. It looks like they lose a couple yards on the carry. Colton Morris was leading the charge for the Bulldogs. And the Knights are going to go for it here. Clearly they feel confident in their running game. And the Bulldogs are, boom, met at the line of scrimmage. So that was, again, number 5, Colton Morris with the first one to hit the running back and come up with a stop. Big stop for the Bulldogs, as that was 4th down and 3 yards. So that'll bring up a fresh set of downs for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog offense. Boy, you can tell that the kids are enthusiastic tonight. That's a huge stop. Big play for our defense. So 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter. First down and 10 with the ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Finch under center with Gallier and Hubble in the backfield. Finch takes the snap, handed off to Hubble. Hubble dances around the backfield. Looks like he may get to the original line of scrimmage, and no gain on the play. So no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Similar formation, except for Finch now lined up in shotgun. Finch gets the snap, hand off to Hubble. Hubble dances around in the backfield, follows his lead blocker, picks up a few yards on the play. It looks like the ball will be spotted on the 28-yard down. 3rd down and 6 yards to go. This time Gallier falls to the slot. Gallier's in motion. Finch receives a snap. Hand off to Hubble. Hubble's got a couple of blockers. Tries to shoot up the middle, and it looks like he is stopped short of the first down. Picks up probably 2 yards on the play. So we were in this exact situation last offensive series. The Bulldogs were had about 4 yards to go to pick up first down. The offense is going to stay on the field, so it looks like they're going to go for it here in this situation. So it'll be 4th down and 4 yards to go. Only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter. Hubble, Kohler, and Travis set to receive the ball. Gallier receives the handoff, stays on his feet, picks up some really tough yards, goes around the edge and picks up a first down for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Gallier is a sophomore, 5'11", 195 pounds. Plays fullback for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, and like I said, he picks up some really tough yards and gets the first down for the Bulldogs. First down and 10 on the 15-yard line. Looks like Hubble's the ball carrier. Continues to stay on his feet. Pushed out of bounds by the Knights. It looks like he lost a couple yards on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down in about 12. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. The Bulldogs trail 6-7 over the Knights. Hubble in the slot, Gallier lined up behind quarterback Finch. Looks like we got a flag on the play. And the call will be against the Knights. So that should push him back another 10 yards. Well, I stand corrected. That's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down and 6. The clock continues to tick as there's 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like Finch is trying to get the ball off. but Noah Crowley is in motion. Noah receives the reception, stopped at the line of scrimmage, but there's another flag on the play. Looks like it's a holding play against the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, so that'll push the ball back. And it remains second down. So that holding penalty is a 10-yard penalty. That holding call is a 10-yard penalty. So that's going to push us back into 2nd and 21. And there's the buzzer. So that concludes the first quarter. The Bulldogs trail the Knights 6-7. Folks, if you're joining us, we're sorry you can't be out this evening. It is a little brisk, but it's a beautiful night for fall football. But while you're listening, I want to take a few minutes just to thank our sponsors, because without those sponsors, we wouldn't be able to broadcast the game this evening. So a big shout out and thank you to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith Autos. So a big shout out to our local businesses, and thank you for being our sponsors tonight. So the Bulldogs will switch field position and take the west end zone. The ball is spotted on the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 21. Finch has the ball. Pass is complete to number 86, Zach Travis. Travis fights for a couple of yards after the catch. Short gain. Looks like Travis will pick up about 6 yards on the reception. It'll be 3rd and 15. Bulldogs are on the 20-yard line, so technically we are in the red zone. We'll see what the offense does here. Finch receives, drops back for a pass. Looks like Hubble is racing down. Ball is overthrown. So Hubble, I don't know if there was a misread on the route or Finch just overthrew the receiver, ultimately ending in an incomplete pass, bringing up 4th down and 15 on the 20-yard line. Offense continues to stay on the field. So at this point, I don't see them doing anything different except for going for the 1st down or possibly a touchdown situation. Hubble in motion. It's a dump off to Hubble, but Hubble's looking to pass it. And Hubble's pass looks like it's intercepted by the Knights. Number 10, Tyler Bonds, was the defensive back that intercepted the ball. And I can't quite tell where the spot is at. It looks like it may be on the 1 or 2 yard line if they weren't in the end zone there. Well, if nothing else, the Knights have really bad field possession, I guess you could say, because the ball is ultimately spotted on the 1 yard line. So again, the defense here could push a safety if they can get past the line of scrimmage. It looks like there could be a fumble on the play. Oh, we got a flag on the play too. Let's see what the officials have to say. Personal foul against the Bulldogs. First down, Richwood Knights. That is going to probably be a 15-yard penalty. Yeah, I'm not sure quite what happened there because it looks like the Bulldogs had maybe forced the Knights to cough up the football, but personal foul will definitely reverse that call, and it goes against the Bulldogs here. So the Knights will take over on the 18-yard line, first down and 10. Well, as we expected, so far in this game, we've seen the Knights run the ball quite a bit. Number 12 has been the primary ball carrier. That is Cameron Culberson. Culberson is stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and it looks like there's about a 2-yard loss on the play, bringing up second down and 12 yards. Number 13 drops back for the pass. Ball is intended for number 82, Jared Evans, as the intended receiver. Ball is overthrown and ultimately ruled incomplete. So it'll be third down and 12. Uh-oh. The ball is loose, and it looks like the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs may have recovered the fumble. And the Bulldogs have. The Bulldogs have the ball. Fumble recovery. It looks like the quarterback for the Knights started to trip or slip, one or the other, and making the pitch. The pitch was not good to the running back, so the running back didn't really stand much of a chance. So ultimately the ball was dropped behind the line of scrimmage, and the Bulldogs recovered. Hubble in the backfield. Finch set to receive the snap. Gallier in motion. Ball's off. The handoff is to Hubble. Hubble again smothered by the Peoria Richwood Knights. Ultimately dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1 yard. Second down and 11. Looks like Kohler in motion. Hubble, the ball carrier, picks up a couple of really tough yards. Third down and 9. Looks like Finch is talking the play over with Coach. He's got it figured out because he's in shotgun formation. Receives the snap, drops back for a pass. Finds Zach Travis open in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. That's 6 points for your Bulldogs, making the score 12-7 in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left in the half. So the last score, the Bulldogs attempted an extra point. Ultimately, the kick was wide right, and the Bulldogs did not pick up the extra point. So I'd be curious to see what they do here. And all things suggest to another extra point kick with by senior Carson Thomas. So Cole Hubble received the snap, instantly tried to pass it to number 13, Skylar Yancey, but the ball was dropped or fell incomplete, and no points on the extra point attempt. So the score remains 12-7 as your Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs lead the Peoria Richwood Knights. 8 minutes and 27 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs kick team takes the field. You have 2 deep for the Knights set to receive the kick. It looks like Woods and Myrna maybe set to receive the kick. Gavin Odell boots the ball down the field, and I take that back. The returner is Campbell. Campbell picks up some nice yardage. Able to break a couple of tackles, make a juke, and cut up field. Picking up probably about 25 to 30 yards on the return. It'll bring a fresh set of deads. Actually, there is a flag on the play. And the penalty will be against the Knights, pushing the return back. Knights under huddle formation, roll out with their offense. Same offensive formation. It looks like the Bulldogs are stacking the box, playing the run. And the Bulldog defensive line continues to hold their ground, makes a stop. It looks like the Knights will pick up a 1 yard. The Knights do pick up 1 yard on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 9. They are, Mahomet-Seymour has both safeties stacked on the box as number 16, Gage Granadino, plays defensive back. Looks like man-on-man coverage. So far, doing a great job this evening. 3rd down and 8. So the Knights are led by number 13, quarterback Zach Shaheen. And again, the Knights try to push the ball up the middle. Stopped by a pack of Bulldogs. Ball carrier was Smith. Knights are showing punt formation, and the Bulldogs have made some adjustments with their defensive line. Hubble set to receive the punt. Kick is off, and the ball is going to bounce, ultimately recovered by the Knights. Number 21 spotted the ball. And now your Bulldog offense marches onto the field. The Bulldog offense has been effective the last 2 series, ultimately scoring 2 touchdowns, failing to pick up any extra point attempts. But the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs lead this game 12-7 over the Peoria Richwoods Knights. 6 minutes left in the half. The ball will be spotted on the 38-yard line, bringing up a fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs. Quarterback Finch keeps the ball, scrambles around, picks up about 4 yards on the carry, maybe 5. Hubble lined up towards the sidelines. Gallier in the backfield. Hubble in motion. Hand off to Hubble. Tries to follow his blockers, but met at the line of scrimmage by several Knights. Ultimately brought down for a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 with 5 minutes left in the half. Hubble stays on his feet. Looks like he picks up a 1st down. Clay Hubble is 5'8", 170 pounds. I'm going to have to guess that this roster is not accurate. Clay Hubble does not look to be 5'8". Regardless of his height, Hubble continues to move his feet. He's quick and elusive, continuing to pick up yards. That play only resulted in a gain of 1 yard. It'll bring 2nd down and 9. Three wide receivers set to the left. Gallier in the backfield. Hubble in motion. Looks like quarterback keeper, and the wide open the field is open. Finch busts up the seam. There looks like there's a penalty on the field. So there's 2 penalties on the field. It looks like 2 of the boys got into a little bit of a skirmish. But the officials are talking it over now, and we'll see what the call is going to be. It's like the personal foul called against the Knights. And taunting called against the Bulldogs. It'll be first down for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will pick up 15 yards on the penalty. Bringing that first down.
As a result of the penalties, the ball ends up being placed at the 21-yard line, and it's first and 10 ball line.
The ball will be spotted on the 22-yard line.
Penalties would be after the play is over and offsetting.
Finch set to receive the snap. Crowley, Kohler, and Travis, wide receivers. Looks like a timeout on the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs.
Kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
Welcome back from timeout break. The Bulldogs have the ball spot on the 22-yard line, first down and 10. Quarterback Braden Finch keeps the ball on an option play. Finch picks up 5 on the carry. Be second down and 5 yards to go. Gallier running back. Noah Crowley and Clay Hubble lined up as your two split ends. Crowley in motion. Finch receives the snap. Looks like he's going to put his head down and pick up a few yards.
Finch down to the 15-yard line.
Finch picks up about 3 to 4 yards on the carry, making it third down and 2 yards to go.
Ball starts at the 14-yard line. It's third and 2 for the Bulldogs.
So the clock continues to run with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs offense are very much scoring position. Hubble in motion. Finch keeps the ball. Ultimately brought down for a loss of the play. It'll bring up fourth down and 3 for the Bulldogs. Gallier lined up behind Finch. Hubble to the right with Noah Crowley. Zach Travis on the left side. Looks like Finch is talking to the coach as the play clock continues to wind down. 4 seconds left on the play clock. And the Bulldogs have to burn a timeout here, stopping the clock with 1:21 left in the half. If you're just now joining us, the score is 12-7 as the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs are leading the Peoria Richwood Knights. while we're just finishing up out on timeout, you can see the Bulldog TV are running some instant replay action. A big shout out and thank you to Mr. Simon Anderson and the kids that he's got working with him today. George and Chase are with us on the camera crew tonight. They're up top above the crow's nest in the cold filming the game. Without them, none of this would be possible. So it looks like the Bulldogs, with 4th down and 3 yards to go, are showing they could be going for a field goal. Carson Thomas is the kicker. The ball is off, and the ball falls wide left, and it's short. So ultimately, Thomas misses the field goal, and the Knights will take over with a fresh set of downs. So we have another timeout, this time called by the Knights, with 1:18 left in the ball game. Since we have a timeout, I'm going to take a brief second to again recognize our sponsors. Thank you, Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, Bill Smith's Auto. So the Knights take the field on offense with a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 with the ball spotted on the 20-yard line. The Bulldogs come out on a defensive formation. And it looks like there's going to be another timeout on the play. I'm going to guess what happened there is the Knights showed pass action, and the Bulldogs were not prepared for that. So they're going to switch a few people on personnel on defense and see if they can prevent the pass. So now it looks like the Bulldogs are going to play a zone coverage, 4 guys deep. The Knights receive the ball, thrown to the sideline, passes ultimately fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. A minute 13 left in the half. The Knights get the ball off. Reception is made by number 12. Culberson on the reception. Looks like Granadino on the tackle. Maybe Thomas on the assist. But the Knights pick up some positive yards on that play. The ball will be spotted on the 47-yard line. 1st down and 10 with a minute left in the half.
Timeout. 55 seconds left in the first half.
Another timeout on the field with 55 seconds left in the half. So the defense takes the field. Again, looking like it could potentially be playing a zone here. Quarterback Shaheen takes a snap. Ball thrown over the receiver, landing out of bounds. Evans was the intended receiver. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Shahan set to receive the ball. 4 wide receivers. Bonds in motion. The ball is off. And interception made by the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Number 2, Carson Thomas. Senior Carson Thomas with the interception. So the Bulldogs will have 42 seconds to see if they can march down the field and score a touchdown with a fresh set of downs. The ball will be spotted on the 22-yard line. 1st down and 10, Mahomet-Seymour. And Mahomet takes a knee on the play, probably letting the clock wind down for this first half. Are we going to watch the band, or what do you want me to tell them for half? All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in for the first half of Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog football. The Bulldogs lead 12-7 over the Peoria Richwood Knights. Beautiful evening here on Frank Dutton Field at a brisk 45 degrees. Right now signifies halftime, and we're going to take that time to watch the band. I will be taking a quick potty break, and we'll tune back in the second half. Please enjoy the rest of the show. Talk to you soon.
We got 20 minutes.
At this time, before the band performs, we're going to recognize the marching band seniors and their parents. And here are our marching band seniors and their parents. First, Lane Brock. Parents Josh and Dawn Brock. Finn Bullock. Parents are Daniel and Aaron Bullock. Paige Bundy. Parents are Ross and Sharon Bundy. Clay Burkhalter. Parents are Jeff and Tony Burkhalter. Ezra Campbell. Parent is Sarah Winningland. Amelia Childress. Child of Amy Childress. Evan Coleman. Parents are Eric and Stephanie Coleman. Josh Coverly. Parents are Bruce and Yvonne Coverly. Layla Dom. Parents are Randy and Sarah Dom. Kayla Emmerd. Parents are Michael and Melinda Emmerd. Gwen Erickson. Owen Erickson. Parents are Brian and Ellen Erickson. Naseya Francom. Parents are Joseph and Robin Francom. Levi Frost. Parents are Thomas and Lori Frost. Risa Habaradas. Parents are Osler and Nisa Habaradas. Cameron Hacker. Parents are Kurt and Carol Hacker and Krista and Nick Schwartz. Annie Henricks. Parents are Jeremy and Christine Henricks. Ethan Harsha. Parents are Jason Harsha and Stacy Sears. Evan Harriet. Parents Ben Harriet and Laura Harriet. Seth Honeyford. Parents are Scott and Christine Honeyford. Sean Johnson. Parents are Rachel and Eric Musgrave. Jillian Jordan, child of Jody Albert. Soha Kasem, child of Amin and Trisha Kasem. Ryan Kiefer, parents of Jeff and Patty Kiefer. Kayla Kirby, parents are David Kirby and Nikki Kirby. William Larson, parents are Michael and Lori Larson. Lydia Magyar, parents are Tim and Laura Magyar. Andrea Penrose, parents are Frank and Karen Penrose. Micah Perkins, parents are Daniel and Dana Perkins. Mara Pletcher, parents are Adam and Robin Pletcher. Peter Slazek, parents are Paul and Karen Slazek. Lizzie Strumming, child of Dennis and Mary Strumming. Drew T, parents are Drew and Jennifer T. Colson Ebor, parents are Brian and Stacy Ebor. Nick Yukon. Parents are Brad and Chris Yukon. Timothy Voitek. Parents are Timothy and Amy Voitek. Cora Walker. Parents are Tom and Joanne Walker. Lexi Watkins. Parents are Jill Griswold and Chris Watkins. Riley Watson. Parents are David and Cindy Watson. Ryan Whitehouse. Parents are Carol and Nancy Whitehouse. Amanda Williams. Parents of Rick and Jeannie Williams. Gavin Williams. Parents are Marty and Becky Williams. J.D. Zindars. Parents are Jimmy and Christy Zindars. Lexi Moore. Parents are Phil and Lisa Moore. Let's have a huge round of applause for all these seniors and their parents. We appreciate the commitment to marching band over these last 4 years. Wish them the best of luck as they leave school at the end of this year, and hope they have a great remainder of their senior year at Mahomet-Seymour High School. Thank you so much.
I get on the field.
Now you have a job to do.
Yeah. You got it easy this year. They had them close to the... I swear last year they started way back there, so I had to like film all the way down and back.
You saw that the Moors got overlooked.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Mahomet-Seymour Music Department proudly presents the 2019 version of Your Marching Bulldogs. The marching band has worked extremely hard and is proud to present their competition field show for you this evening. Tonight's musical program is entitled Balance of Power and includes music from composers Julie Guru, Eric Whitaker, and Hans Zimmer. Drum majors, Annie Hendricks, William Larson, Alexa Shen, and Gwen T. Is your band ready? Marching Bulldogs, the field is yours for performance. How about a huge round of applause for your Marching Bulldogs? Tomorrow, the Marching Bulldogs travel to Memorial Stadium in Champaign to compete in the University of Illinois Marching Band Championships. Wish the band good luck as they try to win their 11th Governor's Grand Championship in the school history. Performance time is 10:45 a.m. and we hope to see you there tomorrow at Memorial Stadium.
Ready for this?
Take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank of Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed. You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
Come over here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, We always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to express employment professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Frank Dutton Field. Halftime is nearing an end, and we're getting ready to kick off the third quarter as the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs square off against the Peoria Richwoods Knights. Bulldogs lead the contest 12-7. It's a beautiful evening here in Mahomet, perfect for fall football weather. If you're just now tuning in, we appreciate you taking the time to watch the game. If you've been with us all evening, we really appreciate your support this evening. So the Bulldogs are set to receive the kick opening the second half. Nolan Nierenhausen and Clay Hubble, are back to receive the kick. The ball is kicked by Kevin King and returned by Nolan Nierenhausen. Nierenhausen picks up a few yards on the return, bringing up a fresh set of downs for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. The ball will be spotted on the 15-yard line. First down and 10 for Mahomet-Seymour. Looks like senior Clayton Spencer lined up wide to the left. Dawson Finch set to receive the snap. And quarterback keeper on the play. Finch picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Second down and 6. Handoff to Clay Hubble. Clay stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 2 yards on the play. Be third down and 8. Finch was in the backfield, swarmed by a bunch of Knights. Evades a couple of tackles, misses the sack, and dumps the ball off to Clay Hubble. Clay was able to pick up a few yards on the carry, ultimately bringing it back to the original line of scrimmage. Fourth down and 10. Finch ready for the punt. Finch with a nice punt. Fair catch called. Holmes on the return. Looks like the Knights will take over on the 50-yard line. First down and 10. That 3 and out is going to be tough to recover from. It would have been nice to see your Bulldogs march down the field and score on the first possession of the second half. But now we're going to rely on the defense and see if we can get a stop. Handoff to Culberson. Culberson stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great defensive effort, led by Colton Morris.
Lost the yard of play. Yancey and a bunch of Bulldogs on that side. They mark it in no games. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. Shahan under center. Quarterback keeper. Scurries to the left side of the field, picking up roughly 15 yards on the play. Looks like he was brought down by Gage Granadino. Ball will be spotted on the 35-yard line. First down and 10 for the Knights. Pitch to Woods. Woods brought down around the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made by Nelson. Looks like it'll be spotted for a 1-yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 9, or 2nd down and 11.
Lost the yard on the play at 2nd and 11.
Shahan under center. And quarterback number 21. Jamar Woods takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, breaks free along the right sideline. Touchdown for the Knights. That'll make the score 13-12 as Peoria Richwood effectively takes the lead. It looks like the Knights here will attempt the point after. King set to kick. The ball is off, and the extra point attempt is good. So the Knights will pick up another point on that play, making the score 14-12 as they lead the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. If you're just now joining us, folks, we always like to take a few minutes every opportunity between scoring drives and timeouts to recognize our sponsors. Without our sponsors and their financial contributions, we wouldn't be able to broadcast this evening. So a big thank you and shout out to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith's Auto. Thank you, folks. We appreciate your hard work and donations to make this broadcast available. Lanier, the kicker, kicks it deep. Nierenhausen on the return. Picks up about 6 yards on the return.
Nierenhausen on the return near the 25-yard line.
The ball will be spotted close to the 25-yard line. First down and 10, Mahomet-Seymour. Travis and Crowley lined up left. Hubble in the backfield. Kohler on the far right. Finch takes a snap, hands the ball off to Hubble. Hubble tries to cut upfield, stopped at the line of scrimmage by a pack of Knights. It looks like they're going to give Hubble 1 yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. This time Gallier in the backfield. Finch with the quarterback keeper. Met at the line of scrimmage. Great defensive effort by the Knights. Looks like Finch will pick up about 2 yards on the play.
Ball's 28-yard line will be 3rd and 7.
Slow start for the Bulldogs here in the second half. Finch again met at the line of scrimmage, and looks like the ball's out, but possibly Gallier fell on the ball, recovering the fumble. Yeah, Finch fumbled on the play. Gallier was able to recover. Still a loss of about 2 yards. So the punt is off, and the Bulldogs will down the ball. Knights will send their offense out for a fresh set of downs. Looks like the ball will be spotted roughly on the 38, 39-yard line. First down and 10 for the Knights. We're not seeing as much enthusiasm out of the Bulldogs as we did in the first half. The offense has kind of stumbled a little bit. And Peoria Richwood was able to score on the last possession. So we need a big defensive effort, and we need some enthusiasm out of the Bulldogs tonight. Run formation. The Knights have a heavy run offense, which for the most part has been effective this evening. Smith was the ball carrier, picked up about 3 yards on the carry. Second down and 7.
Also a reminder, all of our home events are broadcast live on Bulldog TV. You can view those at youtube.com/Bulldog TV Mahomet. Again, youtube.com/Bulldog TV Mahomet.
The ball carrier was met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back by the Mahomet-Seymour defensive line. It's like Campion led the charge. I can tell you this defensive line has played one heck of a ball game this evening. They have stood their ground and really done a good job of trying to stop the run. Besides a couple of breakaways, the Mahomet-Seymour defense has done a great job this evening. It'll be 3rd down and 6 with the ball spotted on the 41-yard line. Knights march out from the huddle in run formation. And again, brought down in the backfield. It looks like Zach Travis on the stop. And the punt return team takes the field. Nelson and Hubble in the backfield, ready to receive the punt. The punt is off and is deep to Nelson. Nelson has a good return, but there is a penalty on the play. Looks like a face mask call against the Knights. That should add about 10 yards.
Face mask call against the Knights.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 10 for Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs with the ball spotted on the 45-yard line. Hubble in the backfield. Finch set to receive the snap. Gallier in motion. And it's a pitch to Hubble. Hubble met at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe 1 yard on the play.
Hubble with the carry, pick up about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'd like to see Hubble bust it out to the sidelines. Young man's got a lot of speed. Let's see if he can flash some of that. Finch, the ball carrier, quarterback keeper up the middle. Finch stays on his feet, picks up about 6 or 7 yards on the play.
About 5 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Be 3rd down and 3 with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs trail this one 12-14. The ball is out in the backfield, but quarterback Finch was able to recover the fumble. It'll bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs. So Braden Finch is the quarterback and the punter, but it looks like right now the Bulldogs are going to go for it. Finch looks for his receivers, and the ball is thrown short, intercepted by the Knights. Oh, looks like there's a fumble on the play.
Interception by Smith.
So the ball is still given to the Knights. I'm not sure if there was an actual ruling on the fumble or not, but the Knights will take down possession. 1st down and 10 as you see the Bulldogs march out on defense. The ball was spotted on the 43-yard line with 1st down and 10 for the Knights. Run formation. Shahan under center. Another great defensive effort by the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. The ball carrier was brought down by a pack of Bulldogs.
down and 12.
So the Knights lost 2 yards on the play, actually 3 yards on the play. It'd be second down and 13. Culberson has been the primary ball carrier this evening, but the Knights drop back for a pass. Ball falls very short of the wide receiver. The intended wide receiver was Evans. Evans really didn't have a chance to make that play. So it'll be third down and 13 yards to go with a minute left in the third quarter. Great defensive effort here by the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation, under center. The quarterback's under center, hands the ball off. Ball carrier brought down close to the line of scrimmage. Culberson was the ball carrier. That'll bring up a fourth down and 10. Yancey had to stop, and Nelson and Hubble back to receive the punt. Hubble receives the punt. Picks up about 1 yard on the return. Offense makes its way out to the field. Fresh set of downs for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. First down and 10. The ball will be spotted on the 21-yard line. Bulldogs lost 5 yards on that. Still first down, 15 yards to pick up the first down. Finch under center. Hubble in motion. Gallier, it is Gallier on the ball carrier. Gallier picks up 4 or 5 yards on the play. And that concludes our third quarter. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Right now it's a good game. The Bulldogs trail the Richwood Knights 12-14. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter, so we've got a lot of football left to play. But while we're having a short timeout, let's address some of our sponsors. We would like to thank you, Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, D1 Networks, Express Employment Professionals, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems, and Bill Smith's Auto. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here tonight, so big thank you for everything you do. So the Bulldogs will switch field position. Ball still spotted on the 20-yard line. Second down and 11 yards to go. Gallier in the backfield. Hubble in motion. Finch fakes. Drops it out on a wheel route. Leads the receiver, but Hubble can't get there in time. Ball fell incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Finch receives a snap, drops back for a pass, chucks the ball downfield to Travis, and there is a flag on the play. Looks like it could potentially be pass interference on the Knights, but let's stay tuned to see what the officials have to say. The spot of the foul was back where the receiver and defensive back were fighting over the ball. And it looks like they're going to move the chains, so it was a pass interference on the Knights. The Bulldogs got a lucky break on that one. So the ball will be spotted on the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Gallier in motion. Finch receives a snap. Oh, it's a botch snapped. Hubble is able to fall on the ball, recovering the fumble. The Bulldogs lost about 7 or 8 yards on the fumble on that play. That's going to hurt. That's going to bring up 2nd down and almost 20 for the Bulldogs. Gallier still in the backfield. Finch set to receive the snap. Again, Hubble in motion. Finch drops back. And looks like he'll be brought down by the Knights for a sack on the play. Finch sacked for about a 2-yard loss. 3rd down and long. I've got to believe at this point, when you have 21 yards to pick up, we're going to the air to try to pick up some yardage. Finch receives a snap, drops back, scrambles around, chucks the ball to the opposite side of the field. Noah Crowley goes up for the ball. Pass defended by Ford. It'll bring up 4th down and 21. I got to believe that the Bulldogs are going to punt in this situation. They're only down by 2 with 10 minutes left to go, and the defense has been playing a great game. Finch receives the snap, kicks the ball downfield. Holmes on the return. Holmes picks up some positive yardage. 20 to 25 yards on the return. Holmes took the ball around to the 30-yard line. Looks like the ball will be officially spotted on the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Knights. Knights showing run formation. Ball carrier tripped up just past the line of scrimmage. Culberson on the carry. Picks up about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Shahan on the quarterback keeper. Picks up a few yards on the play. Brought down by a pack of Bulldogs. There are some flags on the play. So the penalty would be against the Knights. Push the ball back 15 yards on the penalty. I got to believe it's unsportsmanlike or unnecessary roughness. So the ball will be spotted on the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 20 yards to go. McCann under center. And the run play is stopped short. Looks like the ball carrier could have picked up a couple yards on the play. Be 4th down and about 18 yards to go. Woods was the ball carrier. It looks like the punt return team is coming out. Nelson and Hubble set to receive the punt. Yeah, I have no idea. So the punt was nearly blocked. Bounces down to the 2-yard line, but rolls into the end zone. So it'll bring up a 1st down on the 20-yard line. Bulldogs got a break on that one. Be 1st down and 10 with 8 minutes left in the ball game. Bulldogs trail 12-14. Four wide receivers. Finch, quarterback keeper, met behind the line of scrimmage and brought down for a loss on the play. Hubble in motion, falls behind the quarterback, receives the handoff, picks up a few yards on the play. Finch set to receive the snap. Noah Crowley in motion. Stays behind a block. Crowley picks up a great block. Finch throws the ball downfield. Sliding touchdown. Sliding grab for Hubble, but ultimately the ball falls incomplete. Penalty on the play. Looks like it'll be called against the Bulldogs. Pushing the ball back. Penalty was declined, bringing up 4th down and 9. It looks like the Bulldogs are going to go for it here. Nope. Finch with the punt. Ball continues to bounce. Recovered by Kohler on the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Knights. Looks like Shahan will take quarterback possession again. Our defense has really done a great job this evening. Again, if you've been watching the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, you'll know that they've been playing multiple schematics, mostly running with 4 defensive backs or 4 safeties, dropping into linebacker position. But tonight, playing against the run, they are stacking the box with the defensive line, and the defensive line has played an amazing game so far, stopping the ball carrier of just a few yards on the play, getting behind the line of scrimmage for a few losses on the play as well. So a great effort, a great defensive stance by our Bulldogs. Ball carrier for the Knights only picks up 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8 with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Culverson, the ball carrier, stopped around the line of scrimmage. It looks like he will pick up about a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 yards. The Bulldogs can get a stop here. They're probably going to force a punt. Quarterback keeper on the play. Picks up about 6 yards. Still stopped short of the 1st down, so it'll be 4th down and 1. Quarterback goes to the sidelines. Let's see if he's going to bring back a play. Timeout on the play. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank of Mahomet. Please stop by and see us.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan, team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction Corporation is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, even start fresh with a new house.
Welcome back, fans. 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs on defense. Penalty on the play. Looks like it's called against the Knights. I got to believe it's false start, and it is. So that'll back the Knights up. On 4th down, that will cost the Knights 5 yards and penalties. Still 4th down, but 7 yards to go. Knights now showing punt formation with Nelson and Hubble in the backfield set to receive the punt. Kick is off. It's a high punt. Fair catch caught by Nelson, and he drops the ball while the Knights recover. So the Knights will take over with a fresh set of downs after the muffed punt. They're deep into the Bulldog territory with the ball spotted on the 21-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Knights. This is not a good field position for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog defense, but we're going to hope these boys have another stop left in them. Stuff like this could be a real momentum shifter. Let's see how the boys respond. Quarterback keeper. Quarterback is drugged down by Dallas Carnell. Picks up about 5 yards on the carry. Sorry, it'd be 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 6. The clock continues to tick with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the ball game. Peoria Richwood leads 14-12. Shahan under center. 2 running backs deep. Ball carrier is drugged down for a loss. The Bulldogs thought they had recovered a fumble, but the officials are indicating that it's a dead play. Carnell with the stop, and the Knights will be 8 yards to go to pick up the 1st down. So 3rd down and 8 with the ball spotted approximately on the 20-yard line. Clock continues to tick. Defense needs a huge stop. Run formation. Quarterback drops back for the pass. Ball falls incomplete as the ball is actually overthrown. Gage Granadino tried for the interception, coming up short, but another good stop for the Bulldogs. It also stops the clock with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. 4th down and 8. The Knights have the lead, 14-12, and they are going to try and attempt a field goal. King, the kicker. The kick is off, and the kick is good. So the Knights will put 3 more points on the field, making the score 17-12 as they lead the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. So the question here is, what are the Knights going to do with the kick? Are they going to try and recover an onside kick, or are they going to kick it downfield and see what the Bulldogs can do?
button did you push?
The kick is off. Hubble with the return. Hubble able to pick up a couple of yards on the return. Looks like we could have an injury on the field, so we're going to take a quick timeout.
And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never.
Welcome back, folks. I can tell you that it was not a serious injury, and the Knight player was able to make his way off to the sideline with his own free will. Finch receives the snap. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Finch decides to keep the ball, running out of bounds to stop the clock. Looks like he picks up about 6 yards on the play, maybe 7.
Pick up about 7. That's 2nd and 3.
Finch keeps the ball, making his way out of bounds. Looks like he loses about a yard on the play. Be 3rd down and 5 with 1:32 left in the ball game. Finch drops back for the pass, hits Hubble. Hubble is able to scurry his way up the field, and Hubble's making his way down the sidelines. He's off to the races, folks. 10-5, touchdown! Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs! What a great play. Quarterback Braden Finch connects in the backfield to Clay Hubble. Clay is able to scurry his way down the field, scoring a touchdown for Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, making the score 18-17, folks. The Bulldogs have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter with 1:16 left in the ball game. Timeout, Bulldogs. Can we see a replay of that? Sorry, folks, we weren't able to capture all of that on the replay system. We're doing our best here, but as you can see, Hubble makes his way to the end zone. Great touchdown for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs took a timeout as they discuss what they're going to do here. So the offense makes its way out. And it looks like we're going for a 2-point conversion as Finch is set to receive the snap. Finch keeps the ball, passes it to Gallier. The ball is knocked out as Gallier is hit. So the 2-point conversion and pass was failed. But the Bulldogs still winning this game now, 18-17. So welcome back, folks. 1:16 left in the ball game. Bulldogs just scored. Score is 18-17 as the Bulldogs lead the Knights. Gavin Odell back to kick. 2 deep for the Knights. Set to receive the kickoff. Odell kicks the ball downfield. Line drive kick. Ball carrier is taken down by number 35, Ashton Heiser.
Ball plays at the 32-yard line.
The Knights offense marches their way out to the field. First down and 10 with the ball spotted on the 32-yard line. All right, folks, first down and 10 with the ball spot on the 32-yard line. Timeout for the Knights, actually the Bulldogs. Defense need to talk a few things over here. We need a big stop. All right, folks. That nearly concludes the timeout. Still 1:12 in the ball game. Bulldogs are winning right now, 18-17 over the Peoria Richwoods Knights. I can tell you that there is so much excitement in the air as the home team, or the home crowd, is cheering for the home team. Defense needs a huge step. Split formation for the Knights. Number 12 in motion. Penalty on the play. Interception. Number 7, Nicola Jonas on the interception. Penalty is declined. Bulldog football. That pretty much seals the win for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will finish their season 4-5 with a great home victory. For those of you that stuck around, you've been rewarded with one heck of a game. The fourth quarter has been a great showdown for the Bulldogs. Victory formation. I'm not sure what the Bulldogs are doing here. 45 seconds left in the ball game. Now they're signifying victory formation. So Braden Finch, quarterback Braden Finch, should be kneeling and letting the time wind down as the Bulldogs win this. And there you have it, folks. Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, winner this evening over the Peoria Richwood Knights. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a great season. We hope to see you next year.
Let me go down there. Hey, sir, can you grab this? Thank you, sir. What's your home? Oh, that's what we bag. This some boys, though. Sir, can you grab this for me? I'm sorry.
Guys, good job.
This is going to be that good.
Yeah, I know.